In this ever-expanding world of college sports, the Big 12 stands apart. In each venue, a program is writing a new chapter. Fresh faces finding their place. Veteran ballers cementing legacies.
Launches for three at the buzzer, counted.
Energized environments ignited by passion. Championship programs chasing more. New coaches building belief. Proven leaders shaping the next generation of greatness. In a rapidly rising sport defined by heart, hustle, and high stakes, this isn't just any other league. This is a different league.
Now it's time to talk about basketball. That's why we're here.
Hey guys, we're at Big 12 Media Day.
As always, the Big 12 universe converged in Kansas City for the unofficial start of the new basketball season. New partnerships and activations were on full display as the stars of the league showed out. Women's basketball was front and center.
As we look ahead to the 25-26 season, both on and off the court, the Big 12 continues to thrive. Basketball is at the heart of this conference. We continue to prioritize Big 12 women's basketball. This year's preseason poll includes 4 Big 12 programs. The Big 12 will be the most widely distributed conference in college basketball this year. I couldn't be more excited about where we're going as a brand. So as we officially tip off the new season, one thing remains clear. Big 12 basketball, it's not just the best conference in the country. It truly is a different league.
Across the Big 12, star power runs deep. Every team has a name that stands out, a leader that sets the tone, a talent that can change the game in an instant.
I feel like really there's a whole new solar system entering the league this year. Of course, we got great returners and newcomers coming into the league. Great players here in the Big 12.
The amount of star power we have across the league, it'll drive a real competitive spirit, and on any given night, any given team can win.
They lead with confidence, play with flair, and every night the Big 12 feels like a showcase. And in Ames, Iowa, one of those stars shines with a joy and power all her own.
I think what makes me a special player is how I play and the joy with which I play. I'm somebody that's kind of always smiling, always a happy-go-lucky person, always excited to celebrate the success of other people, not just my own.
She's a great teammate. She's very upbeat. She loves life. The thing about her that I think is unique is it's not just about basketball. She loves music. She's a very faithful person.
I'm giving it my all, 'cause I'm not the guy to take it home.
Audi Crooks today.
What drives me, I would say, is my faith in my family. I think that basketball is a part of my journey. It's not my purpose, but it's a big part, and it's allowed me to make connections and to be able to have a platform to showcase what it means to be a young woman in college and how to handle those things with grace. So I think it's kind of ironic to be a center and be a post player in one of the most physical spots, getting beat up every game and still be smiling.
She has a very unique skill set. The modern day game, there's not a lot of true centers, and she is a true center.
I think if she catches the ball anywhere close to the block, you might as well just run back because we're going to score.
Honestly, you can't scout her because she can pass the ball. A lot of times they run double at her because it's hard to guard her one-on-one. It's just impossible. Scouting her last year was like, what do you want us to do? Like, we can't stop that. And now I'm on her team, so I'm excited.
It's fun to coach one of the best players in the country, that you have someone that can impact the game.
Growth is really important to me, so I think that the goal is just not to be complacent. Yes, I've had some success, but I still want more.
Her mother's done an amazing job of giving her the kind of tools it takes to be a really good person first, and then use her platform for good. And now that she's a junior, I think the next 2 years you're going to see a lot of things from her that will impact our team, but I think will impact a lot of other people as well.
So when fans, come to watch you play, what can they expect to see on the court?
Yeah. I mean, for me personally, it's a lot of flair, it's a lot of fun. Like, I love to have fun on the court. I love to throw risky passes. I love to shoot fun shots, and I do so in the flow of the game, obviously respecting the game. That's kind of just what makes it fun for me.
The feel she has for the game is on another level. Always making the right plays, the right reads, being able to score the ball, her IQ, the passes. And listen, I'm not one to be super impressed by passes, but there was one pass specifically, drive left, jumped and straight dime to the corner. Watching it, I was like, dang, like, that was a good pass.
Olivia Miles is a generational talent and just special. She's one of those players that could truly not score a basket, yet impact the entire outcome of a game. And that's what she does. She makes everybody around her better. At the same time, she can go get you 30. And there's just not many players that have the ability to do both of those things. She's a showstopper.
You know, obviously there's the basketball aspect, but I would say what's unique about her is her character as a person, her emotional intelligence with all the players, pushing us to be our best selves too. I've been very impressed and grateful with Liv coming into TCU, with how much she's pouring into all of us teammates.
Yeah, I think I'm still figuring out how to lead myself in many ways, but Coach Mark has been great in just allowing me to feel comfortable to lead others. But the whole point is, how do I get my message across effectively that can ultimately help our team for the better?
Olivia, when she walks into the gym, it automatically elevates everybody. She's attacking this last year of college basketball, and I believe she's the best player in college basketball this upcoming year.
The Cowgirls can take the lead with a bucket. Out to her, wide open look.
While Olivia Miles represents a new face in the league, Stailee Herd is one of the most familiar. Entering her third year, the steady and reliable guard provides both poise and power in Stillwater.
Well, Stailee Herd is probably the greatest competitor that I've ever coached. And she goes about it different than most. She's very unassuming. She does not like the spotlight, but she's not afraid of the spotlight.
Stailee Herd, that's a dagger.
No, just being a good teammate. Honestly, that's what I want to projectile to other people, is just being a good teammate, playing hard all the time. I'll do anything to win.
There's really nothing she hasn't done. Stailee is not afraid to run point for us. She's not afraid to get in the post for us. She has played position 1 through 5, and she doesn't bat an eye when I ask her to do those different things or have those different roles, and that's what makes her so unique.
She brings leadership. I feel like she brings a sense of calmness on the court. It's just everyone respects her because she has so much knowledge of the game. That's my best friend.
A lot of things excite me about this season, you know, just going into my third year, having my sister along on this team now, and just having a really good group of girls come through here. We have a lot of potential this year, and I just can't wait for it to get here, but I'm trying to be where my feet are, so.
Anytime Buggs steps on the court, I don't know if people are afraid of her, but you should be, because one thing about Buggs is she's not gonna let up.
Once a McDonald's All-American and former Big 12 Freshman of the Year, Dariana Littlepage-Buggs is the engine of Baylor women's basketball.
The sport means a lot, and I'm just really thankful for all of the connections I've gotten just by playing, and be able to go up there and just have fun and be expressive.
What makes Dariana such a special player is just the way she's developed over her time here. Coming to Baylor as a McDonald's All-American, a state champion, you know, certainly the expectations were high for her, but I think when you look at her career each year, she's developed something in her game that has elevated her own individual game as well as our team. And I think when she was Big 12 unanimous Freshman of the Year, it was about her energy and her consistency of effort. But she's developed her perimeter jump shot, she's become a better defender, and she's become our team captain over the last 3 years.
I think what makes Buggs such a special player is just her drive, how hard she plays on both ends of the floor. Her effort is unwavering, right? It doesn't matter whether we're doing good, whether we're doing bad. Her effort is still going to be there. She just plays so hard, and she's such a versatile player too. She can play multiple positions. She can score, she can defend, she can do everything, and she's just such an everything player for us.
I would describe my relationship with Buggs as really close. A lot of the times, if you see me, you see her. I think we're attached at the hip. That's one of my closest friends, love her dearly. Amazing on and off the court.
Coming into my 4th year, the city and Baylor means so much to me. I feel like they've just taken me in over the last 4 years, and it's just meant so much.
To play with her is so fun because she moves fast and she works hard, so me and her are usually on the same page about what we want to do.
I can ride the momentum by just getting out there more, putting it out there, and just uplifting women. I think that's just something that we have to keep doing, and I think so far it's worked, and just really show our uniqueness. I think that people don't really, like I said, give us that credit, but just showing how everybody is unique and just putting it out there and letting everyone know.
From Big 12 honors to inside dominance, Jade Masagayo is Colorado basketball through and through.
Honestly, I didn't really start playing basketball till I was like in the 7th grade for real. I didn't take it seriously till my sophomore year. But honestly, my parents just put me in it, a little league in 6th, 7th grade, just because they noticed I was getting tall. So I just did it just to do it, and I stuck with it. So they're not from here, they're foreign, and they've done a lot for me and my brother. So I just do this for them. I love playing here. It's just great energy, a great atmosphere to play under. I just hear the fans saying my name all the time, and I'm pointing at them all the time. So it's a really good feeling playing in this arena.
Coaching Jade, I would say, is always, our kids use the term good times. Like, it's always good times. Jade is very coachable. She's very respectful. She's always giving great eye contact. She always responds, and she wants to be great. She wants to continue to develop and grow her game in any way that she can.
I feel like this program has really elevated my game. These coaches here are amazing. I love them to death. I would do anything for them. You guys can expect to see some competition for sure.
Masagayo, been locked in right from the start today.
I can rip to the basket without being stopped. I'm competitive, just trying to work as hard as I can to just grow and elevate my game.
Jade really wants to have an impact, on the floor, off the floor, in our community. She's also very unselfish, though. She wants her teammates to do well, and she wants the team to do well.
And it's only up from here for real. We're working really hard on the court, and so I'm just really excited to see where, we can go.
Every team needs a heartbeat. For West Virginia, that player is Jordan Harrison, a floor general with vision beyond her years. Steady when the game speeds up, fearless when it slows down. From orchestrating the offense to setting the tone on defense, Harrison is more than a leader. She's the pulse of a program that refuses to back down.
And I think obviously she's maybe the best point guard in this league. She's one of the premier players in this league. She's an all-league kid. She's a first-team all-defensive kid.
To be a Mountaineer, honestly, you just got to work hard every day. Just take one day at a time because every day has its challenges. So yeah, just coming in and knowing that every day won't be easy and continuing to work hard. If you work hard, you'll get what you want.
Well, it's the on-the-floor comfort. It's the in-the-locker-room voice. It's the in-the-community voice. It's that she represents everything you would want your program to. And then when your senior point guard does those things, then just naturally everybody else in your program is going to kind of sense it and feed off of it.
Jordan has a great ability to lead groups. She can recognize what's needed in that moment and get that to everybody else, and that's something that's so important, especially in the chaos of the Big 12 and big games, just to have someone that is giving other perspective and shifting our focus to what's important.
It's a standard, and we, people that's already been here, like me and Shaw, we have to make sure that we're doing things at that standard every day so our new teammates can see how it's supposed to be done, because you can't just come here and automatically win. You have to put in the work to do that. So it's on us to make sure we come in and do what we're supposed to do.
Jordan and I now, this will be year 4 on the floor, but as we talked about, we've known each other for 4 or 5 years. Yeah, she's so we like to say, the head of the snake. She's what makes us go. She's the engine. In a lot of ways, not just on the basketball court.
So I definitely expect this team to be the team that goes to the Sweet 16 this year. A team that just loved being out there playing with each other. We gave it our all. And yeah, I just want to be an exciting team for our fans to watch. But yeah, most importantly, the team that makes history this year.
When fans come to watch you play, what can they expect to see on the court?
I'd probably just be smiling. I probably mess up, I'm gonna smile. I'm talking to a teammate and they're asking me a question, I'm gonna smile. And then aggression, I'm very aggressive, but after that, start smiling after I do something aggressive.
She's always smiling
and no matter what's going on, I feel like she's always able to put a smile on her face.
I love what she does as a player. I love what she contributes as a player, but I love the person that she is.
She's one of those people that you can always turn to. She's made me a better player.
She knows that she is the quarterback of our team. Her basketball IQ, her unselfishness, and her willingness, to play both outside the arc and attack the paint is something that makes her really special.
Playing with Somaya is very fast-paced, but it's also very, very fun. She's so much fun to play with.
She's a special player because she has the talent to score on one end, but get a really good stop or take a charge that builds the momentum of the whole game.
I feel like I have the ability to make others around me better.
She builds everybody else up around her. She takes the shots that she needs to take, but she also makes the great pass, and she's always just ready to do whatever she needs to do.
Having her as my point guard is obviously a big reason why I came here, and I'm really grateful to have her.
I think her legacy will be very long-lasting because there's so many people that want to commit here because they want to play with Somaya, and there's a lot of great in-state talent that wants to stay and play with Somaya.
I have the highest expectation of myself. I continue doing what I need to do to be a better me and be a better person and teammate on the court. So I often don't really think about what I've done. I just think about what I can do.
I was really excited when I found out that I was Big 12 Freshman of the Year.
Behind the back dribble, Gibb, and drops it in, taken away by Gibb. She'll try a three, and knock it down, and that feels like an absolute dagger.
I wasn't super highly recruited out of high school. I was living in a tiny town in Alberta, Canada. No one even knows where that is. I showed up and that was always my goal. And so honestly, it meant so much to me because it was a reminder that all of the hard work that I've ever put into basketball is paying off. And when you put your mind to something and when you believe and when you're willing to work hard for that, it will come true.
Playing against Delaney since I was in high school, I can say that the word I would use to describe her is just relentless. Every time I've played against her, every time I've played with her, she does not stop. She wants to win. You can see it in how she plays, you can see it in how she talks to her teammates. That's just a huge part of how she plays and how she drives her whole team to step up to that level as well.
With the coaching change at BYU, Delaney could have made the decision to take her talents elsewhere this past offseason. But after assistant coach Lee Camard was promoted, staying put became the right choice for her.
It's huge for the program, it's huge for the university. She's one of the most visible athletes on campus, so it's huge. And she's got high expectations for herself, for this team. In our conversations, she wants to embrace that challenge of the Big 12 and sees it an opportunity to show her skill set and her ability to lead and challenge her teammates to embrace that challenge together.
I hate losing and I feel like I can be so much better. So obviously last season was tough because I personally had a great season, but as a team, it was frustrating. We didn't win a lot of games, and going into this next season, I'm just really trying to focus on what's going to be best for our team and how I can help our team be successful. I have so much more basketball ahead of me, and it's super exciting, and I just am so excited to be able to continue playing with a group of girls that are so awesome.
Who will be the next Big 12 Freshman of the Year? There are plenty of candidates to go around as Kansas, Kansas State, Cincinnati, and Utah all boast top 16 recruiting classes. Those classes and more are poised to make an immediate impact in the Big 12 and beyond. In Cincinnati, there's a new era coming. 6 freshmen who are already turning heads before they've ever played a game.
Everyone knows that we have a highly talented recruiting class. They compete every day.
The Super Six, they're very eager to learn. They're very determined in what they do.
To be in the highest rated class, obviously it's a great feeling to have, but you have to live up to that title.
We're freshmen, but when we on the court, it's just like we've been here before.
Our very first commit was Paige Whitted. Great shooter, highly trained.
She is a very vocal point guard. She's very eager to learn.
The next commit was Joya Crawford. She is a champion. She shoots logo threes, but most importantly, she takes pride in defense.
The swag, the Hollywood is what we call her.
Dee Alexander. the name that everyone knows the most.
The hometown hero.
She's aggressive, she has vision, she's one of a kind.
Callie Barrett, she is the most versatile player in the class. She literally does a little bit of everything. Kalia Debilisi, one of the best point guards in the country.
She's probably one of the best point guards I've ever seen, especially at her age. Her passing ability, her finishing ability is just insane.
She don't care about her size or nothing like that. She gonna always be that little point guard, but go get a bucket too.
Last but not least, Kylie Torrance. We affectionately tease her about being very Kevin Durant-ish.
I mean, she has moves that I don't think anybody can guard.
I feel like this team is special. We have pieces everywhere. Like every piece that we need, we have. We just need to build it all together and we'll be fine.
Bearcats on three, 1, 2, 3. Bearcats!
Cincinnati isn't the only one with high expectations for its freshman class. In Lawrence, Kansas is bringing in one of the nation's top-ranked recruiting classes, a group with sky-high potential of their own.
I've honestly been very blown away by the class that we've brought in.
They've bought in, and it's really shown on the court. I think being a hometown kid, it's super cool to be able to say that we are one of the highest recruiting classes, being able to come in with a lot of talent.
I think I take a lot of pride in that. I think it's pretty cool, but also there's a big X on our backs, and so we really got to prove ourselves.
Keely is an amazing defender. She's very aggressive. She's like scrappy, super, super fast. Libby is not scared of anything. She is head down, can drive straight to the rim. Jalea, her footwork is amazing, her hands are amazing. Then we have Tati. She is extremely athletic. Her second jump is the quickest jump I've ever seen in my life. They're sweet, they're fun. That's who you would want a teammate to be. Thank God they're mine.
Just 2 hours west in Manhattan, Kansas State is entering a new era. After saying goodbye to nearly every starter from last year's Sweet 16 team, the Wildcats are reloading. And their freshman class is ready to step into the spotlight.
Our freshman class is great. We're definitely going to be a big impact right away with just how fast, how well we can shoot it, and how athletic we all are.
They've picked everything up really well, and they're committed to the cause. So this group is really, really exciting and really promising.
They've got talent. Jordan Spicer, great shooter, very, very quick trigger. Out of all the players I've coached, her feet are ready. Anaya Foy gets to the rim with an athletic ability to be able to hang in the air. Brandy Harrod, great offensive rebounder, tremendous competitor, loves the defensive end of the floor. Gina Garcia, shifty, I think would be the word I would use. Got a high level of experience at the international level. I like their potential. They'll play a big role.
I'm really excited to play with these girls. I feel like it's a very special class and we can really bring a lot to the table this year.
I feel like the Big 12 is gonna hear about us quite a bit.
When all is said and done, this Big 12 conference slate will end in the same place it began. The same place it has for the majority of its existence, Kansas City.
Well, we are committed to Kansas City through 31. It's a vibrant marketplace, it's a great sports marketplace, and they treat our men's and women's basketball tournaments like a Super Bowl every year.
Big 12 women's basketball in Kansas City means excitement. It is almost like a holiday week in Kansas City, and it's the sort of thing that gets us to celebrate women's sports, something that we're very proud of even more.
If you're a basketball fan, Kansas City is where you want to be those first few weeks of March. There's an energy in our city, there's an excitement, and it's known that Big 12 is here in Kansas City. And I love when women's basketball tips off because we know that's the start of the spring season for us all, luckily, but also the start of really something special in celebrating basketball and celebrating women's sports right here in Kansas City.
While that energy and excitement is certainly palpable throughout the entire city, the center of it all is T-Mobile Center. Located in the heart of downtown, the arena is a lightning rod for the best that Big 12 basketball has to offer. Now in its third year hosting the women's tournament, T-Mobile Center is the place to be.
A great week in Kansas City leads to Championship Sunday. Ready to add more moments and more memories. But only one team will be called the Big 12 Women's Basketball Champion.
I would say the environment in Kansas City for the tournament was, a good word to describe it is electric. You have so many different fans from so many different teams. It was definitely one of those moments where you had to really focus in on the plays and things being called because it was loud.
Hilton South, we love Hilton South. It's a really special environment there as well. You know, the Big 12 tournament just means a little bit more.
The Big 12 tournament, I think, is so unique because the city has embraced it without question. Phenomenal facility, and I think our players really look forward to being a part of it. And some of my best memories as an Iowa State coach happened in Kansas City, so I look forward to every time I go back there.
It's a wonderful stage for our student athletes. We love the fans that come to watch. We really want to provide an immersive experience for the fans, and we just really want to showcase our players and create lasting memories.
Now that we've really established Kansas City as a consistent host, the community knows it's going to be there annually. I think the transition into T-Mobile has been terrific.
Our men's and women's programs are on, an even playing field, and I can speak for, I know, all of our women's teams. When they get here to T-Mobile, it's a big moment for them. They feel it. They feel the energy, they feel the excitement, and they deserve it.
Kansas City for many years has had such a great history of basketball, hosting Final Fours, and the Big 12 is a part of the Kansas City basketball culture. It's a great tournament. I think our league has done a great job the last 3 years of saying this is important. We're not just going to run a tournament there, but we're going to make the tournament special for our players, for our fans, for our universities, all the above.
As we look forward to an incredible women's basketball season here in the Big 12, we celebrate all that makes this conference different. From each team's unique story, to the star power and elite coaching, to the great traditions and electric environments, to the special bonds shared among teammates, to the global spotlight that this sport has stepped into.
We tip off a new season from the City of Light.
From the desert to the heartland to the coast. We don't know what will happen on the court this year, who ultimately will hoist that trophy. But there's one thing that we can be sure of. The Big 12 Conference is a different league.